Let's be honest, whenever airport charges change in Nigeria, businesses, importers, and even ordinary consumers start to pay attention because one small fee adjustment at the airport can quietly affect the price of goods you buy in local markets, online stores, and even supermarkets. And right now, the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, Faan, has made a move that is already shaking the air cargo industry. Faan has revised the cargo port charge at Muritala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos to 15 naira per kilogram. But the real story is deeper than the headline. So in today's video, we'll break it down clearly what Faan actually changed, why the charge was reduced, who wins and who loses, and what this means for Nigerians and businesses. If you import goods, run logistics, or simply want to understand how policies quietly affect your pockets, stay with me. Here are the verified facts. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, Faan, announced that the cargo port charge at Muritala Mohammed International Airport, MMIA Lagos, is now 15 naira per kilogram. But this was not just a random price change. The new 15 naira kilogram is a compromise figure, lower than the earlier proposed 20 naira per kg, higher than the long-standing 7 naira per kg rate that has been in place since 2008. According to Faan, the decision came after stakeholder negotiations with customs licensed cargo agents, following strong opposition from industry players. So if you have been hearing Faan slashed charges, the full picture is this. The charge was actually increased from 7 naira to 15 naira, but reduced from the originally proposed 20 naira, which is a big difference. This did not happen quietly. Before the new 15 naira rate was agreed, the aviation cargo space was already eaten up. Here's what happened. Faan initially proposed 20 naira per kg. Freight forwarders strongly resisted. Operators warned it could disrupt cargo business. Tension rose at Lagos Airport. Industry group argued the increase was too steep and could negatively affect the cargo sector and the wider economy. Some associations even warned that the new charges could cripple airport operations if implemented without dialogue. So, Faan had two choices: push the 20 naira and risk disruption, or negotiate. They choose negotiation. According to the official reports, Faan and cargo stakeholders met on February 9, 2026 at Muritala Mohammed Airport Terminal 2 after what Faan described as constructive deliberations. Both sides agreed on 15 naira per kilogram. Faan said the goal was to ease tensions, reopen stalled warehouses, balance infrastructure funding with operators concerned, and importantly restore normal cargo operations at the airport. So yes, the new rate is a peace deal. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why did Faan even want to increase the charges? The argument is largely economic. Faan explained that the 7 naira per kg rate had remained unchanged since 2008. Nigeria has experienced massive inflation. The naira has significantly depreciated. Airport infrastructure costs have surged. In fact, Faan noted that based on inflation calculations, 7 naira in 2008 would be about 27 naira today in equivalent value. That is a very important detail. From Faan's perspective, the old charge was no longer financially stable. They also pointed out that many airport components like lighting systems, asphalt, and fire equipment are imported and dollar dominated. So in simple Nigerian terms, dollar has risen, the airport costs have risen, revenue must rise. Let's simplify this because many people are confused. This fee is not the warehouse handling fee. It's a port charge paid for using shared airport infrastructure, such as the runway, the taxiways, security systems, access roads, airfield lighting. Think of it like a toll gate for cargo moving through the airport. Meanwhile, private cargo terminal operators still charge separate handling fee for storage, documentation, physical cargo handling. Faan insists this is not double taxation, but many freight agents disagree, and that disagreement is part of why the tension happened. Let's break this down realistically. Fund benefits because revenue increases from the old 7 naira rate, more funds for infrastructure, less pressure from stakeholders than 20 naira. Cargo agents benefit because they avoided the full 20 naira hike. Operations can continue normally, disruption were prevented. Then government benefits because cargo flow remains stable, aviation revenue improves, industrial conflicts was avoided. In policy language, this is what we call a middle ground settlement. Now let's not sugarcoat it. Even though 15 naira is a compromise, some people will still feel the impact. Freight forwarders, their costs still increase compared to the old 7 naira rate. Importers, any additional logistic costs can eventually be passed down. For consumers, over time, higher cargo costs can influence the price of electronics, fashion items, spare parts, high-value imports. However, and this is important, Faan insists the port charge is only a small component of total air freight cost, so the effect on consumer prices should be minimal. Time will tell. The development tells us 3 big things about Nigerian aviation space. 1. Airport charges are entering a new era. The days of long static fees are ending with inflation, FX pressure, infrastructure needs. Expect more periodic review in the future. Number 2 is that stakeholder power is still strong. The fact that Faan moved from 20 naira to 15 naira shows something important. Industry pushback still works. Freight forwarders and associations demonstrate they still have negotiating power within the Nigerian aviation ecosystem. And number 3, government is trying to balance revenue and business climate. Faan clearly needs more money for infrastructure, but the government also knows if cargo operations slow down, the entire economy feels it. So this 15 naira decision is part financial necessity, part political balancing act. So will this improve ease of doing business? Faan says yes. The authority believes the adjustment will help modernize cargo infrastructure, improve efficiency, enhance the ease of doing business at MMIA. But here is the honest Nigerian question. Will operators actually see better services? Because stakeholders often complain that charges go up, but service quality doesn't always follow at the same speed. This is something the industry will be watching closely in 2026. If you are in importation, logistics or aviation, keep your eyes open on this. Possible future tariff reviews, implementations of cargo digital system, truck call-up system rollouts, infrastructure upgrades at MMIA, any ripple effects at the other Nigerian airport, because once Lagos changes pricing, other airports sometimes follow the pattern. So, here is the bottom line. Faan did not exactly slash charges in the way many headlines suggest. Instead, the old 7 naira per kg has increased. The proposed 20 naira per kg was resisted. The final agreed rate is 15 naira per kg. It is a compromise, not a full victory for either side. For now, cargo operations in Lagos remain stable. But whether this move will truly improve infrastructure without burdening businesses too much, this is the real story we will be watching in the months ahead. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.